In this chapter, the surah highlights the numerous blessings that Allah has graciously bestowed upon us. It begins by detailing the countless gifts Allah has provided, such as the animals subjugated to humans, the alternation of night and day, the sun and the moon, seafood, sailing, honey, the joys of marriage, children, grandchildren, and even the blessings of memory and knowledge. These blessings, which we often take for granted, are reminders of Allah's generosity. The surah emphasizes that even if we tried to count all the blessings of Allah, we would be unable to do so. Indeed, Allah is the most forgiving and the most merciful. This surah also reinforces two fundamental aspects of our faith: Sabar, patience, and Shukur, gratitude. Patience and gratitude are essential for a believer, especially when navigating life's challenges. These two qualities help turn every experience into an opportunity to grow closer to Allah. As our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, the situation of the believer is unique. Whatever happens to him, whether prosperity or adversity, it is ultimately good for him. If prosperity comes his way, he thanks Allah. If adversity strikes, he exercises patience. Either way, the believer benefits and comes closer to Allah. The surah reminds us of the importance of gratitude. After listing Allah's blessings, Allah encourages us to seek His bounties and be grateful. One specific verse is particularly interesting. Allah created us without knowledge, then granted us hearing, sight, and understanding, so that we may be grateful to Him. Gratitude is not just a noble trait, but the very purpose of our existence, to thank Allah for His countless blessings. Towards the end of the surah, Allah presents Prophet Ibrahim, RCX, as the ultimate role model. He was devout, obedient to Allah, and a pure monotheist. Most importantly, Prophet Ibrahim was deeply grateful for the blessings that Allah bestowed upon him. Allah chose him and guided him to the straight path, a path we all hope to follow. Gratitude, as shown by Prophet Ibrahim, is not just an optional trait, it is essential to our faith as Muslims. Interestingly, contemporary psychology, particularly in the field of positive psychology, emphasizes the mental and physical health benefits of gratitude. Studies show that those who keep a gratitude journal, regularly writing down the blessings they are thankful for, experience reduced stress, lower blood pressure, and a decreased risk of anxiety and depression. Gratitude, then, is not just spiritually beneficial, but also has practical advantages for our health. However, we must be cautious of the trend to secularize gratitude. Some people try to attribute their gratitude to the universe rather than to Allah, separating the Creator from His blessings. As Muslims, we must remember that gratitude should always be directed towards Allah, who is the true source of all blessings. It would make as little sense to thank the universe as it would to thank the pots and pans for a meal instead of the chef who prepared it. Allah also reminds us to never take His blessings for granted. The surah mentions the bee, a small creature that is vital to humanity. Bees are not only the source of honey, but they also play a critical role in pollination, which is essential for producing many of the crops that feed the world. Approximately 80% of the world's crops depend on bees for pollination, and 1 out of every 3 meals is made possible by the humble bee. The surah highlights how even these small blessings should not be overlooked. Finally, Ramadan serves as a time to train ourselves in gratitude. Fasting helps cultivate a sense of appreciation for Allah's gifts. The hunger and thirst we experience during the day make us more aware of the blessings we often take for granted, like food and water. The first sip of water during iftar becomes a reminder of the bounties Allah provides. On the Day of Judgment, Allah will ask us about His blessings, including our health and access to clean water, 2 things we often overlook. In conclusion, Ramadan is a month to increase our gratitude to Allah. It teaches us to reflect on the blessings of health, sustenance, and guidance, and to appreciate Allah for these gifts. May Allah make us among the truly grateful.